Now at 6, details on the case involving 4 adults and a young girl smuggled into the U.S. What authorities say happened and all of the resulting charges. Plus, a bit of good news for folks planning to travel out of Houston over the holidays. New changes to make the friendly skies a little friendlier again. And hashtag goals. You're going to meet a 106-year-old woman who continues to amaze everyone. Our Randy Wallace takes us inside her very fashionable world, too.
This is Fox 26 Morning News Weekend.
Oh, I can't wait to meet her already. What a fascinating woman she's going to be. Well, thanks so much for joining us here on Fox 26 Morning News Weekends. I'm Heather Sullivan. We'll have all those stories for you in just a moment. First, though, we're going to check in with Peyton Gallion. We are, less than 2 weeks from Thanksgiving. And we're looking at what, 80s?
80s.
Yeah.
Potential record-breaking 80s, unfortunately. So the holidays are just around the corner. The holiday temperatures are not really around the corner anytime soon. Yesterday, over 100 cities across the U.S. were within 3 degrees of their record high temperature, tied their record high temperature, or even set a new record high temperature. And guess what? We're going to do it again today, anywhere right here. This is about 20 degrees above average. Now, we're not that high above average, but we are still above average. In terms of our record highs the next couple of days, we're within 5 degrees almost every single day of the record high temperature. We're really watching tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday for the chance to potentially tie or even set a new record high. And unfortunately, these temperatures aren't going anywhere anytime soon. As we look at long range data towards the end of the month of November, anywhere in this darker red, the orange, those are above average temperatures than what we typically see this time of year that is forecasted. On the other side of that, above average rain chances are in the forecast. We're talking as soon as this Tuesday. I'll time out who can see rain and when coming up.
All right, thanks very much, Peyton. Well, 2 immigrants in Harris County were arrested for allegedly repeatedly raping a 12-year-old girl. Holiday cheer that Post Houston is offering this holiday season right after this break. Now at 7, the White House is now ordering an investigation into prominent Americans that had ties with convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Who will be the focus of that investigation? Plus, things are slowly returning to normal after the end of the federal government shutdown. The change is happening at airports across the country today. And are you looking to get some holiday shopping done? Well, we're going to take you inside the Nutcracker Market that runs through this weekend.
This is Fox 26 Morning News Weekend.
And good morning. Thanks so much for joining us on Fox 26 Morning News Weekends. I'm Heather Sullivan, and I am joined by Peyton Gallion. And as people go out to start doing their holiday shopping for the Nutcracker Market, they have to go in the short sleeves, I guess.
Yes, ditch those holiday sweaters.
Yes.
You're not going to need them. We are seeing the potential of record-breaking heat these next couple of days. In fact, yesterday, across a good chunk of the country, coming up again even today, there was nearly 100 cities that either were within a few degrees of their record high, tied their record high, or set a new record high. This area in the darker shaded area, this has temperatures for today about 20 degrees above average. Now, we're not that high above average, but we're still going to be warm. In fact, coming up tomorrow into Monday and Tuesday, we potentially could be setting new record highs. So today we're forecasting 85, the record's 88, so we're not really confident in breaking that. But tomorrow we're forecasting 86, the record is 85, dating back to 1948, a nearly 80-year-old record that's in jeopardy. Going into Monday, we're forecasting 85. The record's 86, so we're really teetering really close with that one. Going into Tuesday, the record is 84. We're forecasting 85. So another day, that 3 days we are watching very closely for the chance of new record highs. It is November 15th. It is not supposed to be this hot. And as we go towards the end of the month, anywhere in this darker red, this orange, above average temperatures are expected. Now, on the flip side of that, above average precipitation is also coming into the forecast. Rain chances actually in your forecast starting on Tuesday. So coming up, how much rain we will get to help with this drought situation.
Let's hope so.
Y'all need to get on that. Ricola, y'all need to get on that.
All right, we will be back with more right after this.
This newscast is brought to you by the local experts at Texas Mattress Makers. Nobody does more during hurricane season than your Gulf Coast Weather Authority.
Coverage on air, online, on social, and on our 24/7 Fox Local app.
Hurricane gear tests for emergency preparedness supplies.
Daily tropical updates give you the earliest possible warnings of developing storms.
And now includes forecasts for some of our area's most popular vacation spots.
Complete hurricane season coverage from your Gulf Coast Weather Authority.
On the next edition of What's Your Point? Mercifully, the longest government shutdown in United States history is over. We're talking who won, who lost, and implications for the months and years to come.
This fight is not over. We're just getting started.
If we had the filibuster terminated, this would never happen again. And don't forget, we have another date coming up in the not too distant future. We can never let this happen again.
That monster topic plus, Mayor John Whitmire insisting Houston police are not collaborating with ICE on deportations. Also on our table, new polling shows a majority of Texas parents interested in accessing state money for school choice. And the Epstein files unleashed. Will they damage the public's perception of the nation's 47th president? I can pretty much guarantee a spirited discussion with the What's Your Point crew, 7 to 8 a.m. Sunday. Hope you'll join our conversation.
All right, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Now you can head on over to fox26houston.com or our free Fox Local app for our live stream. We'll have much more news and weather coming right up. We'll see you there.